Hey guys, it's Hayden here making another video. Today I want to talk about peace and how to get to it. For some of you who don't know, I offer card readings, I offer spiritual guidance, I offer energy work. So if those are things you're interested in, check me out at informalinquiry.com. I have everything posted on there. So the biggest thing that I want to focus on in this video is discomfort. And this is something that in general, as a society, I think that we shy away from. We tend to move away from discomfort, uncomfortable things, uncomfortable thoughts, uncomfortable situations. Those are things we tend to move away from. And I don't think this is something that we have always done in our history. I think in the past, discomfort was part of life, and that was something we needed to face. I think there was probably more of a comfort with facing discomfort in the past, whereas not so much today, especially because there was like no pain medicine or anything like that before. A lot of the Wim Hof technique and a lot of meditation is being able to sit through discomfort, and not just sit through it, but also observe it and learn from it, move into it. A lot of the problems that we see today and a lot of the problems that we face within our own psychology is because we run away from the things that come up that are just uncomfortable. And because of that seeking comfort, we actually live pretty uncomfortable and lives full of suffering. If we can actually face those problems and face those issues head on and see them for what they are, life becomes a lot more peaceful. And this is something that I've noticed in my meditation practice as well as the Wim Hof technique. Going into the cold is not a comfortable thing by any means. It's very uncomfortable. But as you do that practice more and more, you start to find peace in the discomfort, and you start to realize that most of the suffering and most of the discomfort from those experiences are created by our own minds. It's not by the actual experience itself. It's about the ego saying, you can't do this. Oh, this isn't fun. I don't want to do this. Get out of this situation. But if you actually breathe into that and feel where you are in the moment, it's actually a pretty peaceful place to be, as well as, meditation. You're just sitting there, but the mind is like, oh, I want to do this. Like, get up. You have an itch. Do this, do that. This is uncomfortable. And, if you're able to sit through that and you start to just realize that those thoughts are just temporary, those feelings are just temporary, and you start to notice that there's something that is more certain, or it's a different state, really, honestly, that is just being. When you start to connect with a different intelligence than just the mind, there's significant peace there. There's a connection piece. There's a release of tension, a release of constantly thinking, that you can just nestle into that space of just being. And I think we all forget that is the nature of being, is just existing. And it's a beautiful place. It's a very nurturing place. It's full of love. It's too bad that people get stuck in these sort of mind loops that makes them go insane, basically, over not wanting to do things, not, being basically suffering over and over because of thought patterns, or getting upset over something that happened. Those are things that are created. I think 90% of suffering is probably created, is self-induced. And so when you do these practices like the Wim Hof technique or the meditation practices, where you're actually sitting through those uncomfortable feelings, you're reconditioning yourself and you're starting to take control of your mind, take control of your body, and you're no longer a victim of your own psychology. You become the creator. I think in life you're either creating or you're being created. And I can tell you that from the little experience that I've had so far, from the difference and change in my psychology, it's a hell of a lot more fun to create than it is to be created. So I just wanted to share that insight with you, share my experience with you, and hopefully it inspires some of you to continue your meditation practice, or maybe pick up a meditation practice or the Wim Hof Method. So thanks for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe. I'll be making more videos like this. Maybe I'll make some meditation videos. Yeah, just tune in and I'll be back. See you in future videos. Bye for now.